Talked the last couple of days about how the morning air is nice and crisp when you're out walking the dog or whatever. Today you could really feel the moisture in the air again.
Yeah, it's that tropical air mass that's moving in ahead of Fred. And Pat, a rare situation where I have to talk about two tropical systems in kind of one time frame. For Maine, doesn't happen very often, so we'll get to it. Here's a look at the visible satellite, which shows us a couple of holes in the cloud cover. I'm surprised how much sun we've seen along the coastline. The complaints minimal. I did think that today was not a washout, and certainly that's been the case as far as the showers being really scattered right now. The heavier moisture is where what's left of Fred is right there. You can see over western Pennsylvania. Eventually that'll make a run towards us tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and we will see some heavier downpours. But until then, it's a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures in the 80s, high humidity, and then pop-up showers and thunderstorms become a little bit more likely this afternoon because we're seeing that sun destabilize the atmosphere. Overnight tonight, temperatures stay in the upper 60s and low 70s through most of the evening. It's a humid night again. And then we start with clouds tomorrow. It's relatively quiet. We get to around 80, and here comes a batch of heavy rain. This is what's left of Fred, so it's what's down in Pennsylvania right now. Some really heavy stuff over southern New Hampshire, southern Maine, and into the mid-coast possible tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. And this should wrap out of here by Friday, which actually looks like a decent day, especially in the afternoon. So it will be torrential just over a small part of the state, and that is going to be basically Wiscasset southward. We're going to see heavy rain. I don't believe that Concord is actually going to get 5 inches of rain, or at least I hope not. It would cause some flooding concerns. The point is, on the north side of what's left of Fred, there could be some heavy rainfall tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And we'll keep an eye on that, obviously, for any flooding concerns. Okay, so Fred, what's left of it is here, but Henri is actually becoming a big factor now. It's a tropical storm expected to become a Category 1 hurricane. And the latest computer models, including the GFS, which has had a good track record this season with tropical systems, especially at the mid-latitudes like this, is basically taking Henri and it's whipping it back into the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. So this is the National Hurricane Center's official track, but I'll tell you that the latest models are doing one of these. And so that obviously is worth watching everywhere from probably Jersey up in including Maine for the possibility that we'll have a hurricane offshore here. This is going to be early next week. Sea surface temperatures are anomalously high, so that is something that could support a system. So we'll keep an eye on it. Don't need to raise any alarms yet, but I do think it's worth watching because it's not out of the realm of possibilities for Maine. So that would be after the weekend, and that would be probably Monday into Tuesday. Obviously, we don't have, chance of a hurricane in there, but that, just keep that in the back of your mind. Until then, the heavy rain Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and then we should clear out Friday afternoon. The weekend looks decent, mixture of sun and clouds on Saturday, about 75, and mostly cloudy on Sunday, about 75. Again, nothing, jaw-dropping about the weekend, but it should be quiet. But Pat, for sure, it's worth watching. We don't get many approaches in New England where we could even possibly be dealing with a hurricane, so we'll keep our eye on that for sure.
Stay tuned, and if nothing else happens, of course, the August humidity is making itself quite well known.
For sure, yeah, and that would happen regardless of what happens with Henri as well.
All right, thanks, Keith.